Well, again, we've got a terrific program. Let's move on to our first speaker, who is Brian Duke. Brian Duke is the Director of Marketing and Quality Assurance. He works with Bank 3 Engineering, and he's here today to speak about the ThirdEye augmented reality smart glasses. So if I can ask Brian to please turn on his camera and his microphone, we'll be able to get started. Brian, great to see you today. Thank you for being here. And we're very, very interested in hearing about the 3D smart glasses.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. Digital delivery technology has become a greater part of the overall society and has made its way into the AEC industry, particularly, frankly, in light of the COVID-19 crisis. Augmented reality and mixed reality technology are continuing to evolve to increase efficiencies even further for companies and their staff. The ability for individuals to share voices, images, videos, annotations, data, and documents while remaining hands-free can't be overstated. Bank 3 Engineering has been an early adopter of that technology and has seen the competitive advancements that the technology delivers. I'm going to provide a deeper dive into the wearable technology, give a few examples, and discuss its direct utilization in the AEC industry. Next slide, please. Who is Bank 3 Engineering? We're an agile niche firm that has a culture and vision to incorporate new technologies quickly, besides our traditional engineering services. We've utilized the ThirdEye X2 AR/MR glasses through the various stages of project delivery. The technology allows us to enhance our value proposition through project management, pre-construction, the generation and overlay of CAD drawings, and throughout the construction administration period. In addition, the AR/MR technology can also be used to access vast amounts of data within the user's field of vision for asset management and maintenance purposes. The ThirdEye augmented mixed reality smart glasses with complete digital delivery ecosystem is the technology that frankly can differentiate your firm. It augments digital content and information onto the physical world, while the user maintains a sense of presence in the real world. In the AEC, it's useful during the design process, such as overlaying future construction on a real-world view, remote construction management and inspection, utilities management and maintenance, and asset management, among many other things. Now, don't be confused with virtual reality bulky headsets that completely immerse the user and shuts out the physical world. Virtual reality is really used for the gaming and entertainment industry, such as you'd see like an Oculus on a TV commercial. Whereas augmented reality adds digital elements to the real world. It has already been successfully used in many markets, such as oil and gas, utilities, e-commerce for inventory management and hands-free barcode scanning, telecommunications, government, and others. I'd like to show a short video now to introduce the AR/MR wearable technology, including an example from a project that I managed for the General Services Administration.
Augmented reality wearable technology is transforming the construction and engineering industry by creating connected workforces, improving design processes, and by introducing more efficient maintenance and repairs. From initial design concepts to completed projects, ThirdEye's X2 MR glasses are helping the construction and engineering industry face greater project demands and an increasingly diverse environment. Experience functionalities on the X2 MR platform, including remote expert assistance, object scanning and 3D CAD model generation, 3D CAD model overlay, thermal visualization, X2MR glasses in the field. The General Services Administration of New York City had a recent X2 deployment. New York City's GSA conducted a detailed virtual walkthrough inspection of a project site for a team of employees spread throughout the region with the X2s and Remote Eye platform. 40% savings in task time for basic construction tasks realized. The remote team shared their voices and vision on the project's progress through the X2 interface, including video screenshots and live digital feed annotations.
Excellent. Thank you very much.
No problem.
Now, just as the computer changed the world 50 years ago and smartphones changed the world again 20 years ago, wearable technology is changing the world again now. We started exploring the usages of this technology, which was born out of military applications, in the AEC several years ago when we presented the technology at the FHWA's research facility in Washington, D.C. to numerous state DOT managers. Even back then, it was widely acknowledged that as they were a game changer that opens up a new world of possibilities. Looking more closely at the X2MR glasses, you can see the various sensors and components that are built into them. Note that the glasses do not have any tethering or wires run from them to any battery or storage unit, which is critically important in the AEC. Everything is included within the glasses themselves. Also, the glasses have one of the widest fields of view of any smart glasses, and they're already 5G ready. The glasses are lighter than most of the competitors' models and have up to 4 hours of continuous battery life with the pack. Their two separate lenses allow for stereoscopic see-through displays to increase the amount of data that can be seen and shared. The lenses are very high resolution with great contrast for viewing in an outdoor environment. Also, for those of us who wear prescription glasses, prescription inserts can be added to the glasses. The hardware and software are designed as an open architecture platform to accommodate numerous applications smoothly and easily. In addition, the glasses are hands-free and have a voice-activated user interface. Next slide, please. ThirdEye's X2 glasses increase the capability and capacity of the field crews and professionals that may be working concurrently on a project across offices. Onboarding and training are always a top priority in the AEC industry. Consistency and quality of training can be vastly improved through the incorporation of the wearable technology. Onboarding and training of staff in several locations can be performed simultaneously by a single presenter, even in the field. The benefit of reducing travel time and cost is easily achieved through the minimization of travel to meetings and site locations. Kind of look at it as Zoom on the move, really. It's connectivity with freedom. By utilizing the AR/MR glasses, along with the customized MR Workspace suite of applications, projects will proceed much smoother through improved collaboration and workflow and hands-free video and document sharing. Next slide, please. The AEC industry has always strived for greater gains through technology. Remember when CAD was new to the scene? Those who did not adapt and embrace it fell behind and became non-competitive. Then came BIM, and we saw the same thing happen. The firms that evolve with technology differentiate and grow. Those that don't fall behind, become commoditized, and likely eventually fail. The X2 AR/MR glasses have been adapted specifically for the AEC industry. They allow the user to visualize a complete design during construction to maintain the architect or engineer's design intent. They create a truly connected workforce from which ideas can be shared freely and in real time, digitally, verbally, and visually. The glasses have thermal sensors that allow the user to trace hot and cold lines within a wall, such as for an HVAC system, scan for faulty or poorly operating equipment in the field. And during today's challenging times, they can be used to scan an individual's temperature to determine any fever conditions. Insurance claims and liability issues are an unfortunate reality in the AEC industry. Not only do the glasses provide the tools to minimize the opportunity for issues to arise through the inclusion of the digital delivery, it can also create a digital record that is recorded in the cloud to be potentially used later, instead of relying on scattered information and individuals' memories. Lastly, in addition, the glasses have been designed to be attached to hard hats and are completely OSHA safety compliant. Next slide, please. More specifically, the X2 AR/MR glasses allow the user to overlay GIS data and CAD models within their visual field to see how the eventual construction will look in that environment. This affords the opportunity to visualize any potential challenges that may occur during construction, thereby avoiding delays and extra cost. This is done through the addition of what's called a SLAM module. SLAM stands for simultaneous localization and mapping. This allows the glasses to anchor a 3D overlay into the visual field. The user can also scan an object or small space into CAD or BIM. The glasses will scan the object from all sides to create a model that can be accurate to less than 2 centimeters in dimension. It will then export the object to a file and send it to the cloud for storage. Next, I want to show an example video of utilizing the glasses for asset management and visual recording. Play the video, please.
Hi, Ari. Hey. So let's check this pole. This is going to be the pole that's going to be switched.
Yep. The pole number is A61941WW.
Okay. And then it's going to be replaced with pole number 53847. And we'll be able to show pole number 53847. I'm going to bring up a box here to show you all the utilities and the owners associated with the new pole that's going to be added, okay?
Perfect.
I'm just going to record this session. And then I'm going to add, I'm just going to information here with some text. So new pole is going to be number 53847.
So as you can see in the short video, the glasses not only can virtually share information about an object within one's view, it also keeps a recording of the interaction that can be used by professionals back in the office to review the maintenance records against what is seen in the field to determine any improvements that may be required. Like in the example shown in the video, electric utility companies can check power pole connectors and other hardware with the glasses by overlaying the actual OEM image or scan the hardware and send it back to the office to verify wear and tear to replace items potentially before they become problematic. In this next video, which was filmed at one of my project sites, the glasses were used to provide a virtual walkthrough of a space after a major demolition and some restoration work was performed in preparation for repurposing. You play the next video, please.
Ari, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, good. It's good to see you on the screen over here.
It's nice to see you too.
Good, good. So let me just give you let me just do a walkthrough of the progress of work.
Okay.
So you can see for yourself. The conveyor belt, this demolition project is pretty much coming to a close. And the contractor is almost finished with the epoxy flooring that you see down here.
Okay.
As well as the joints, the cutout joints.
Got it.
Let me just walk around a bit so you can take a look at the space.
This is great to hear, by the way.
Good, good.
The space looks so different and spacious from when the conveyor was in place. So
Yeah.
we'll be looking to repurpose the space soon. We have a few ideas in mind, but we have a few concerns regarding the electrical capacity of the space, particularly if we break it out.
Okay. Okay, so let's take a look at well, I'll walk to the electrical panel,
Sure.
right? It's in question while you bring up.
I'll pull up the images of the breaker's interiors so we
Okay.
can see inside once you get there.
Okay, here we are.
Okay, so I'll pull up the images of the interiors of the breakers. So we'll switch that so you can see it. I'm just going to zoom in
Okay.
on my side here. So I'll pull up the images here. They do look like they're fully utilized, right?
Yeah, they do look like they're fully utilized.
But when the space is to be repurposed, we'll need to likely add another breaker. So
Okay.
it appears that we can add one next to the larger breaker that's on the right side,
Okay.
right here. So I'm just going to freeze for a minute in order to just circle. So right next to the larger breaker, we're going to add, I'll be able to add a still image here right next to it so you can see what it looks like, okay?
Okay. That'd be great, yeah.
And then we can, it'll show what, what it would look like for you so that you know what it looks like for that secondary breaker.
Sure.
What it does appear, there is a good amount of space for a new breaker there, but I appreciate you showing me the space.
Yeah, yeah. We can make further decisions as we move forward with the repurposing for sure.
For sure. So we'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Louis.
All right.
And I will talk to you later on.
All right, take care.
Take care. Bye.
So not only could the field inspector see what the options and expansion of the electrical breaker may look in the future, we'll be able to return to the space after the repurposing has been designed and virtually see the new space in 3D. It is significantly enhancing the ability to understand and accomplish the vision and goals of the new space. In fact, after experiencing the technology, the General Services Administration is considering AR technology as a requirement on some of their future contracts. Thank you. The X2 glasses are ready for use out of the box with an easy setup and implementation. They're easy to operate by staff after initial training session. The ThirdEye understands fully that each client is unique. They'll meet with each new client to determine their needs and then work with them to develop applications specific to those needs. Whether the need is training, mentoring, design, production, or maintenance, they will develop the optimal pilot and onboarding program for each client so that they can start with the team size that they feel comfortable with and then ramp up throughout an organization. The customer service staff are available 24/7 to provide solutions at any time of day around the world. Next slide, please. The X2 AR/MR glasses are being utilized by many well-known companies, blue chip type companies around the globe. They're being used in such varied markets as telecommunications, such as AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, utilities, chemical, oil and gas, automotive, engineering, construction, e-commerce, first responders, and governmental. And this is just a sampling of some of the clients that have experienced an increase in efficiency and quality through the incorporation of the X2 glasses. Now I'm going to end this. Next slide, please. I'll end this presentation with a short recap. The X2 AR/MR glasses, they're an easy choice for the new digital delivery world. They're truly a see what I see while hands-free experience and are proven effective, efficient, and safe. The collaborative environment that's provided by the glasses will help firms design solutions timely with higher quality for less cost. This short example that you see on the screen on one of my projects shows how fast the cost of the glasses is recovered. In lieu of driving to the project site from multiple locations across the tri-state region, the glasses were used to communicate through video, voice, and data regarding a project status. As you can see on the screen, even in this very simple use, the cost was mostly recovered by the savings of just one meeting. You can imagine, if the individuals were flying or being lodged for the night, this is a very simple example of the savings. Imagine the savings when the full utilization and capabilities of the glasses are realized. Frankly, it's a no-brainer. and allows you to stay ahead of the curve. And next slide.
Well, thank you, Brian. I appreciate your being here today. It's really amazing. My question, and if anyone has any questions, please let us know in the Q&A section, and we'll be able to bring you on either now or later when we're done with the entire program. But my question, Brian, is you have a regular job site. How many people do you think would be equipped with these glasses? Is this something that numerous people would have, one person would have? How does that work?
You can have it from one person or many, and you can have it of people doing different jobs at the same time. They can be communicating with different people within the offices. They're all independent, or you can choose to have them be connected. So they have that, variety and capabilities to go either way.